So here I am again giving another Lori Loughlin update. Her name should be Lori Locked Up, but is still going through these proceedings. So I just got a notification from my Yahoo News app, and according to it, Lori Loughlin, along with 11 other people, has been hit with additional charges. Now, I don't know what the charges are as of yet because I have not read the article, but I'm about to get into it right now. A grand jury in Boston on Tuesday returned additional charges against 18 people tied to the Varsity Blues college admission scandal. The new charges affect 11 of 15 previously charged parents, including Lori Loughlin, and 7 university officials. The charges were announced in separate statements by the U.S. Department of Justice. The jury in the District of Massachusetts is alleging that 11 defendants, Jamal Abdelaziz, Diane Blake, Todd Blake, Massimo Giannulli, who ironically is standing right behind her, looking like the deviant he is, Elizabeth Kamel, Lori Loughlin, or Lori Locked Up, needs to be locked up, William McGlashan Jr., Marcy Palatella, John Wilson, Humayun Zadeh, and Robert Zengrillo conspired to commit federal program bribery by bribing employees of the University of Southern California to facilitate their children's admissions. Wilson of Linfield, Massachusetts, additional has been charged with 2 counts of substantive federal programs bribery in connection with efforts to use bribes to get his children into Harvard University and Stanford University. The indictments also include more charges against McGlashan Jr., Wilson, Zangrillo, and Joey Chen, who stand accused of fraud and honest services wire fraud in connection with previous charges. The 7 university officials facing additional charges are Gordon Ernst, Donna Heinel, Jorge Salcedo, Michaela Sanford, Jovan Vavik, Nikki Williams, and William Ferguson. They're accused of conspiring to commit mail and wire fraud and honest services mail and wire fraud in connection with the previously charged scheme to accept bribes and engage in other forms of fraud to facilitate cheating on standardized admission tests and to secure the admissions of students to elite universities by designating them as purported athletic recruits of members of other favored admissions categories, according to the statement. Ernst, Heinel, Salcedo, Sanford, Valvik, and Williams also face substantive wire and honest services wire fraud charges in connection with the scheme, the DOJ said. Additionally, Ernst, Heinel, and Salcedo are facing new charges of conspiring to commit federal program bribery by soliciting and accepting bribes to facilitate the admissions of students to the universities where they worked: Georgetown University, the University of Southern California, and the University of California, Los Angeles. Ernst has also been charged with substantive counts of federal programs bribery and money laundering. Those now facing additional charges were arrested earlier this year or in 2018 for their roles in the $25 million college admission scandal allegedly masterminded by William Rick Singer. Listen, that was a lot to read. It wasn't a lot, not so much as lengthwise of the actual article, but I'm talking about reading those charges. Like, I can't. If I wish I got a good $5 for every time I said wire fraud or some kind of fraud in this article. But I bet you any amount of money that Lori Loughlin wishes that she would have just pled guilty. As you can see, they've gotten Felicity Huffman squared away. She's now serving her measly 2 weeks, which probably is going to be up by next week. I haven't really been keeping tabs on it. But she was so arrogant that she just knew she was going to walk away from this. And she hasn't even been sentenced yet because she's still getting hit with additional charges. So who knows how much time she's actually going to get. But I'm not going to jump out the window and say she's going to get a long period of time. But something tells me she will get longer than 2 weeks. Now, that doesn't mean she'll get a year. That could easily mean she can get a month. Her and her husband. And it's crazy because these are federal level crimes and they are handling every last person so far who has been sentenced with something for this and their involvement has been handled with kid gloves. And like I said, it has nothing to do with Felicity Huffman's celebrity or Lori Loughlin, because I've done stories on other people. We had one guy who did a day in jail. Now you have this other woman, this Marjorie Clapper, who put down her son as being black, knowing damn well he ain't black, for 3 weeks, just a week longer than hers. And the other guy only got 1 day and he wasn't even famous. So they're handling all these people with kid gloves. I'm still curious of what they're going to do or how they're going to handle that black guy, that Randolph, whatever his name is, his role. Because that William Rick Singer, I don't think he's been sentenced yet. They're probably going to save him for last, though, because he was the ringleader. They're working right now. It seems like they're just working on just the parents right now. And once they get all of them out the way, then they'll work their way up high on the hierarchy, getting closer to him. So this is going to be a long, dragged out situation right here. Like, it'll probably take a whole nother year before we're done with the whole thing. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments, and I'll talk to you in the next one.